Hello everyone. So now we are going to discuss about goods. We are going to understand what do you mean by goods. Let us understand like this. Anything which you are going to buy in the business, anything which you are going to buy or anything which is bought in the business, either they are purchased with an intention to resell to the customer or with an intention to use it in the business. Let us take an example. You have a stationery shop. You purchase some pen, pencil, marker, duster, notebook, test books, calculator, ink bottle. This all these things you have purchased with an intention to sell it to the customer, to make resale to the customer. So anything bought with an intention to resell to the customer is going to be called as goods. Suppose in a stationery shop you purchase Xerox machine. That Xerox machine what you have purchased, you have not purchased with an intention to sell it to the customer. You have purchased with an intention to use it in the business. Let's say you purchase some furniture, not for the purpose of resale to customer, for the purpose of using in the business. Then it is going to be called as an asset. If it is bought with an intention to resell to customer goods, with an intention to use it in the business, we call it as an asset. So goods means anything which is bought or kept in the business with an intention to resell to the customer. Let's take an example. Let us say you want to buy an AC. Will you go to AC restaurant to buy it? No. You can't say that what, sir, in AC restaurant we'll find AC, so we'll buy the AC from there. No. The restaurant manager will tell, sir, we have not kept with an intention to sell. We have kept with an intention to use it. So that AC is not an goods for us. It's an asset. We have kept it for the use. So we are not going to resell to the customer. Suppose if you go to the electronic shop, Reliance Digital or Chroma Center or something like that. They have kept the AC with an intention to sell. For them it's a goods. They are going to resell to the customer. So anything which you have kept or bought with an intention to resell, it is going to be called as goods. Now you have to understand that whenever there is any transaction which is relating to goods, any type of transaction, for example, goods bought, goods are being sold, goods are being returned, any type of transaction relating to goods has to be recorded in the books of accounts by using only the following terminologies, only following names you can use if any transactions relating to goods. If there is any transaction relating to goods, terminologies like terms like goods or name of the product is not used to record the transaction. So whenever you record the transaction relating to goods, you cannot write the name called as goods or name of the product. Pen, pencil, marker, duster. You cannot use it. Instead of that, you have 4 names. Out of that 4 names, you have to use the suitable name. So what is that? If you buy the goods from supplier, you are buying the goods from the supplier, then you write the name called as purchase. If you buy the goods from supplier, you write the name called as purchase. Now, whatever the goods you buy from the supplier, some of the goods are defective. Then you will return back that goods to the supplier. If you are returning the goods to the supplier, then we use the name purchase return. Let us say you have sold the goods to the customer. If you have sold the goods to the customer, if you sell the goods to the customer, then use the name called as sales. Now, what are the goods you have sold to customer? Assume that some of the goods are defective. If some of the goods are defective, customer is going to return back the goods to us. Customer is going to return back the goods. If goods are being returned by the customer, then use the name called as sales return. So be careful. These four names are applicable only if you are talking about the goods, only if you are recording the transaction relating to goods. Anything other than goods, anything other than goods cannot use these four names. These four names are only applicable if you are recording transaction relating to goods. And be clear, don't use the name called as goods or name of the product to record the transaction relating to goods. Yes. Now doubt will arise, sir, how to record the transaction relating to asset? If there is any transaction relating to assets, to record such transaction, we need to use the name of such particular asset. Use the name of that particular asset. Use the name of such particular asset to record the transaction. If any transaction is relating to which one asset. So other than goods, actually goods is also type of an asset only, because asset will give benefit in future. Even goods will also give benefit in future. If you sell the goods, you will get money. So whatever the goods you are holding in your hand, it is still unexpired. In future, if you sell it, you will receive some benefit out of it. But I am not talking about the which one goods. I am talking other than goods. Other than goods, if any transactions relating to which one asset. Then to record such transaction, for example, furniture, land and building machinery, you buy the furniture, you sold the furniture, you return back the furniture. In all these cases, you need to use the name of such asset, for example, furniture, land and building machinery, to record the transaction.